Hello, Entropians. Morgan Gecko here. If you're watching these back to back, I haven't done anything. I just clicked the button twice. We are doing. Oops. I think that guy's going to try to climb the cliff. And they can do it. As a recap, we are doing a mission called the Chief's Request. The chief has been kicked out of his domain here. We are right here in the middle of this mountain. There's an opening to come through here, opening to come through here, or you can hop in a flying vehicle and just kind of drop down wherever you want. But anyway, the king's been kicked out, and he sort of regrets or resents it, and he will pay me 40 Cyrene tokens if I'll kill 100 of these things for him. I've taken on the job. Whoop. Playing peekaboo with that one. Jeez. I don't want to back into the aggro range of anything else right now. Run back over here. If you're interested, these little things here, I don't know exactly what they are, but they are kind of cute. The loot so far, $21, 30, 32, 34, 35, 7, 8, 38 ped, another 19, we'll say 57. Oh, and then we've got some miscellaneous paints, some eye oil, and some wool. I'm holding on to those. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Let me take a quick heal here. We'll go for a little bit of a fly so I can catch you up on the lay of the land for those that weren't here for the first Dead Mike session. That was embarrassing. If you missed it, you didn't miss much, because I started probably the first half of the first half with a dead Mike. Whoa. Yeah. This thing's got several levels. So you can see that one there. Let's keep going up so we can see the whole thing. So here's one of the passes. We've got a guard tower there, and a building there, and a guard tower over there, and spin around here a little bit. What we have is an inverted pyramid. And even though you're not able to get in there, there's a walkway that comes out, and it gives you access to this over here. Same thing on the other side. And pick it up, get my gun, oops, wrong gun, get my gun, yeah, I find this lighting effect, whatever the hell it is, very annoying. Level 25 over there. I vote for the 22. These outposts that you see, these things here, they're all empty except for one. And the last time that I did this mission, I spoke to that guy, and I believe I did get a mission from him. But it probably is a one-time only thing, because I tried the other day to speak with the guy, and either he didn't like the job I did last time, or for whatever reason he's not working. But that's not to say that he won't work for you. Let's convert some more ammo. It may just be my setup, but I learned that, there we go, when you convert ammo like that, if you're using universal and you run out of universal, it'll automatically trip down to regular ammo. If you're using regular ammo and you think, well, I'm going to change, I don't want to use up all of my regular ammo, if you don't actually change guns or get rid of the gun that you're holding and then pick it up again, you may think that you're using universal ammo, but you're not. Did I see one up there? There's one over there somewhere, but vote is due. 21, 22. Keep away from the other one. There they are. Come here, sucker. Where'd you go? hit the old FAP for a little bit here. Well, we picked up a little more eye oil. So, I believe I asked in one of my other videos, but I'd like to hear from you guys, and have you come up with some suggestions on other videos that you'd like me to do? It doesn't have to be on Cyrene. I hit all the planets, make the rounds. I don't mess with the big mobs. I can't do the Emons and these ones that they have the events on. If it's something that you would see them doing a big shared loot thing on, I can't do those. But I consider myself to be a bit of a everyman. Unlike some of these guys, I'm not going to tell you how you should play the game. If I knew how to play the game, I'd be hunting bigger mobs than this. Let's see. Here, we'll check this out a little bit. Well, personally, I think this is one of the prettier places on the planet. If I was going to buy a house, maybe I'd buy that one. It has its own party tower there. The lawn always seems to be well kept. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this video or not, but you have to be aware that you're working in 3 dimensions here. And you'll see these red dots. You'll think, Lord, he's right behind me. And you turn and you circle around looking for that dot, and you don't find him. And it turns out he's up on one of these walkways above you. I don't know, I sort of like this house here. It's out of the way. After I kill this guy, there'll be a little bit less foot traffic. Oop. Circled right into him. Lag. Those campfires are for sale over at the head of the Zen compound. I forget how much they are, but they've got a big one and a little one. See, you look at the radar and you'd swear there's a guy right there. Find a nice flat spot. Don't fall over. Whoops. Down scope. Where'd everybody go? If I knew there was a place to land, I'd go down there and try to kill those. There we go. 80, 110, 116 ped. Nice. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Tell you what's embarrassing. These guys, he's able to outrun me, and he's got a goddamn rock on his back. I respect somebody that can do that. Ah. Here, man. Oop. Ambushed. Holy crap. But wait, there's more. There's another one just like the other one. But as I was saying before I was distracted, if there's anything that you'd like to see me do, other than just give up the YouTube business entirely, I'd be happy to go check out a planet. I hear there's some nice things going on over at Toulon. I plan to go over there soon. I wonder if I can get up here. Yeah, looks like I don't have to. I went to Toulon when it first opened up. Actually, I came here when it first opened up. And whoa. I thought I read that they were actually trying for the Middle Eastern market. And that's why it had kind of the you know, the arabesque motif. I can see how they certainly would perhaps like to do something like that. Man. Hell, I may be able to finish out this mission without moving. But everybody was whining about how, oh, there's no vehicles over here. Some folks don't realize, and other people, I guess, choose not to remember that that's how Calypso was originally. When you wanted to go somewhere, you hoofed it. First thing that a newbie did would be to find somebody to show them where the TPs were. And you go out on TP runs. There were some people in game that it seemed like that's pretty much all they did was organize new guys, get a group of them, and he and some of his buddies would take this group of new people on TP runs. You'd have one guy leading and the other guys on the side and on the back, a lot like herding cattle. Helping the stragglers. Killing the occasional mob to try to get them through or around a herd. That's the way everybody got the TPs. I have a younger brother that plays the game. Captain Spaulding is his name. And he was nice enough to take me around. And you learned that water was your friend. I don't know how much time we spent swimming along the coast. We'd run the beach till we ran into a mob, and then we'd go out and swim. I want that guy to die out there. I want him to die here so I don't have to expose myself any more than I have to. And there seemed to be a lot more exploring back in the old days. There were people that, oh crap, that they go out looking for teepees, and you know that they're the ones who put the maps together, and they by going out and exploring and getting killed or simply hitting T, they learned where the boundaries were between the different revive points. They learned where the revive points were by hitting T. You know, because you don't always wind up at a regular outpost with the TP. And they learned that if you were, excuse me, I need a bigger map here. See where I am. But they learned that, and there's a good shot of the battlefield there, the pyramid. They learned that you didn't necessarily have to make it all the way to the TP in order to get the teleporter. They learned that you just had to get the new guy or the herd of new guys so far along, and then let a mob kill them, and that when they revive, they'd revive at the TP, save them a lot of running, save a lot of stress avoiding the mobs. But the point is, it was an adventure. It seems like people nowadays just don't have the patience. They want to get out there and kill something right away. I ain't got time for this exploring shit. I want to kill something. I want some loot. But when they do that, and here's where we need to go back with the ARC immigration Zen. But on the old Calypso map, there were all sorts of landmarks, features that were so far out in the middle of nowhere that you wouldn't see them unless you were actually out exploring. There's the chief right there. He's the guy that's going to give me my $40, count them, 40 tokens. Yeah. But they had a spiral mountain. They had castles. They had all sorts of stuff that, unless you were mining or simply running from here to there, you would not ever know that they were there. And granted, Calypso's a big place, and so they have an awful lot of TPs. Land's not that big a landmass, and because of that, they only have a handful of TPs, not very close together. Even with all the TPs, it's a bit of a run, to get from one spot to another. And so I can see how it's inconvenient, and you're spending more time not actually playing. You're just getting from one spot to another. But that's part of the game, Or at least that's how I feel. But at my level, running around and exploring and seeing stuff is free. And this other stuff, it's just a way for MindArk to get money. And bless their hearts, they've done a pretty good job with all that money. Okay, let's see what kind of loot we came up with. 106 ped. I started out with 100 ped of loot, and I never consider my decay. I should, but that's too complicated for me. So anyway, there's 106 ped of that. Let's sell that. Stuff I'm keeping is another 80 ped, so that's almost 190 ped. And here's another 23 ped of shrapnel. and I converted at least twice that in order to keep the hunt going. So we didn't do too bad. A Wolpertinger. Wolpertinger in the wild. Well, anyway, I've done enough rambling, physically and verbally. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you, would hit the like button and hit the subscription button. That builds my ego a little bit to sort of poke fun at a friend of mine. I'm trying to build my channel. I'm trying to get to 10 subscribers, 1 subscription at a time. I'm almost there. Then I'll work on 20. But anyway, if y'all could help me out, I really would appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. I think that's an interesting mission to get. Give it a shot. There's a lot of interesting missions that you can do to get those tokens. I had it down to a routine where I was able to get 12 or 14, I don't remember exactly which, but 12 or 14 tokens a day. And then there were some of the missions that you could do every other day. This one for the king here, that's every 5 days. So it doesn't take long for these things to add up. Anyway, I've enjoyed taking y'all along with me. It's given me a chance to verbally ramble. It's nice to have somebody to talk to. Anyway, y'all go out there, make a bunch of ped, and if nothing else, just have a lot of fun. And we'll see you on the next one.